Welcome back to Heart of a Kid Productions. Now today we're actually going to be going over the haul that I got on May 1st, and based off my last discussion about what I was going to get, things obviously changed because Lego kind of set us up for failure. So let's get right into it. Alright, hi guys. We're going to talk about the sets that I actually ended up picking up. Now, I went to the Lego store on May 1st, got there super early, so I was one of the first few people in line, but what I did was I actually was planning on getting 4 fighter tanks so I can get the double VIP points and also get the 3 promotions. So I was like, all right, I'll get more purple troopers, this will be great, I'll get double VIP points and hooked up. And I had a backup plan. I was like, all right, if they don't have those because they're sold out, then I'll probably get the Imperial Star Cruiser, and that's about 160 bucks, so I would have been able to get all 3 promotions. So as I was waiting in line and talking with people, everybody was there for the land speeder, which was great because I obviously do want that Lego C-3PO because obviously it's exclusive. It's got the side printing, it looks really cool. They had it on display. I already posted a video of me outside the Lego store. Now, with that being said, I was like, I'm not getting the Lego land speeder. I was like, well, we'll see what happens. I need this Republic fighter tanks. I was like, I want them. I want 4 more of them. It would equate it to $160. But so we did get the promotions. So let's go ahead and start with that. So first we got the little poly bag. And this was actually on display, and it actually was a lot bigger than I thought. Obviously, I'm not going to utilize it for anything. It'll be a poly bag that I actually keep if I don't sell in the future. But it has a bunch of pieces, so I can part it out if I decide to utilize them for something else. So, good stuff. Little promotion, you're going to get it when you spend that. I think it was $40 in the US. So that was cool. I was like, okay, hey, free gift, can't complain. So, saved me $5 from buying it at the store if I wanted. Next promotion was the nice little keychain. Now with this, I actually didn't open any of this stuff, so I have no idea what it looks like, which is really cool. So you guys get to see at the same time I get to see. So yeah, make sure nothing falls out, and here we go. Nice little protective sheet. Oh, it's already hanging off. So it's the Lego, or yeah, it's the Beskar from the Mandalorian. So let's check it out. Okay. Oh, it's in there pretty good. Oh yeah, it comes out real. Oh, actually, this has a nice little weight to it. Yeah, this is actually pretty heavy. Definitely not something that I'm going to be putting on my keychain, but it has a nice little Star Wars. Ooh, let's go that way. There we go. There's the camera. Lego Star Wars on it, VIP. So this is actually cool. I'm not really into keychains all that much. I know they had that Han Solo and Carbonite. I didn't get that one last year or the year before, whenever they released it, but it just wasn't something I was jumping out of my seat to go get. But this one, I just thought was cool. It's the Mandalorian, but it actually has a really good weight to it, and awesome little keychain, so I can put it with my Lego stuff. It'll be a nice little collectible, or just keep it in the case. But it's actually pretty cool. I'm not going to complain about that. That's actually, and it is heavy. That is amazing. So, and I just love the little sign, and on the back, the Star Wars Lego VIP. So that's really cool. All right. Go ahead and get it back in here, so that's good. And then, let's see, and it came with a beautiful case. I mean, the case is actually, it's just cardboard, but it's actually really nice. Really nice, so nice little piece. And then, obviously, the main reason that everybody went to the Lego store was to get Amperes in the kitchen. And obviously I haven't built this yet. I obviously got this yesterday, so didn't have time to build it. Was taking care of my family and my kids, but it actually looks really cool. Got to see it on display. It looked really nice, and I was like, you could totally utilize this as a kitchen for anything, and just basically make a mock or make it bigger and actually include it in a little house or whatever you decide to do, or actually build Amperes Kitchen with the whole little scenario. But I thought that was really cool, so would have liked to have got more of these, because this is obviously gonna sell, I'm sure, but it is something for my collection. So now I got Amperes Kitchen, and awesome. I don't have Owen Lars, which is crazy, because obviously you have Amperes and you don't have Owen Lars, so that's kind of sucks. But you can buy that on the aftermarket, but apparently the price has been going up, so it might be something I wait and hope that they come out with again, and we'll just see. But this is really cool. I'm glad I got this, so let's go ahead. And I also got a couple other things, which this is actually one of the sets that I actually really went there to get. And obviously I wanted the promotions, but this Horizon Forbidden West set with the tall neck. Now, I just started playing the game, the original game, because I have PlayStation Plus, and that game actually just came on PlayStation Plus for free, so I never really played this game or was into it, and I was like, man, this looks really interesting since I downloaded it, and I was like, you know what? I was like, let me go ahead and start playing this just to check it out, because I saw this Lego was coming out, and it was like perfect timing, so I ended up playing it, and I've just been enjoying it. I've been kind of like hunting, doing all kinds of things, you know, just learned to ride one of the Striders, I think. Or maybe not the Strider, but one of the creatures that you can ride like a horse. It's actually really interesting. So I was like, oh, that's cool. And it's funny because I've been playing and I still have not seen a tall neck. So apparently it's amazing. You get to climb it and all that stuff, but I haven't got that far in the game. But I've been playing it almost every day. So it actually looks really cool. And also the design on this, I'm like, I can't wait to build this. This is one I will definitely build and review because just the way it looks and how the pieces come together, I really want to see the intricate details of how they actually did this because it looks not only made very well, and they didn't have one of these on display, so that kind of sucked because I really would have loved to have seen it on display, but I guess I get to enjoy it myself and see it built when I'm completed, so that's really cool. But yeah, this is one I really wanted, and actually what I'm going to do with this, I actually might buy a second one, but when I build a Lego zoo in my city in the future, what I want to do is actually put this like as a gate, maybe one on each side, as an entrance to like a zoo section or something, kind of representing a giraffe type character, because obviously, I mean, when I look at the tall neck, I look at it as it's a giraffe, you know. So for me, it's just something cool to utilize and just kind of throw up, so you know the little minifigures that are visiting are like, oh, that's really cool, you know. So and you know, it's just something I thought it would be a good idea, and it just looks beautiful. So all right, let's go ahead and move him out of the way. All right, and of course, what did I get? Oh, the big cojones, man, this covers me completely. Oh, Lego Luke's Land Speeder. So didn't get double VIP points for this, obviously. But you know what? When I was like, they didn't have any of the fighter tanks. They had, yeah, they didn't have no fighter tanks. Make sure that doesn't fall off over there. Hold on. Yeah, don't want that falling off. But they didn't have any of the fighter tanks, which was really disappointing because I really wanted just 4 more of those to have a ton of purple troopers. And I'm going to get them in the future regardless because I want those purple troopers. I just love that color. But as I was waiting in line and talking to some of the guys, and everybody's like, oh, you're not getting the Land Speeder? I'm like, you know, I'm an older guy. I like the classic. It's really cool. It's just not, I don't collect the UCS sets really. I do have the Millennium Falcon, but that is minifigure scale, which is what I like. This is not minifigure scale, so it's actually a display piece. But obviously they had it in front of the store, and it looked a lot better in person than I had thought. And I was just like, what? Still, do I want to get it? And I was like, well, I do want that C-3PO. And I was like, you know, at the end of the day, I was like, if I get the Imperial Star Cruiser, which I don't have, and it's cool, it comes with Moff Gideon and a couple other exclusive figures. But I was like, you know, I'll get double VIP if I do the cruiser. But then again, I was like, I know I'll end up wanting to get this later because I want the C-3PO. And I was like, I can wait for a double VIP, but how long is that going to be? Are they going to be available at that time? Plus, I want to get the promotions too, which I could have got with the Imperial Cruiser. But I was like, the Imperial Cruiser is something that I'm really going to jump on and really, you know, do anything with. I mean, this is kind of the same. It's a display piece, but I was like, and I already have like 8 Dark Trooper packs, so I don't need the Dark Trooper anymore. I've got plenty of them. Like I said, if you didn't know already, Costco has the Dark Trooper packs, if they're still there, for literally $18 a piece, which is crazy because they're $30 everywhere else, which is amazing. So, so I got 4 of those for 18, and I got 4 for 30. Which, if I would have known, I just would have waited on Costco. But you never know. You don't know where there's going to be big sales, especially something like that. So that was really cool. But so I ended up going in, and all the guys when I bought this were like, "I thought you weren't getting the Land Speeder," and I was like, you know, I want the C-3PO. I got the promotions. That was fine. And I'm really here for the tall neck, too. They didn't have the fighter tank, which I really wanted. So I was like, you know, I got the Land Speeder. And everyone else got the Land Speeder. And we were talking about the tall neck while we were in line. And multiple people were like, I ended up buying the tall neck because you were talking about it so much. And just, it made me want to get the tall neck. And then when I was in line and I got mine, other people were like, oh, let me see it, let me see it. So I was pulling out of my bag and showing them. They were like, actually, it does look so intricate and really cool. And I was like, yeah, I think it's one of the most amazing designs I've seen. And from what I've heard so far, like Lego should build Lego like this tall neck. So I can't wait to build that one to see. But yeah, I ended up buying the land speeder. And at the end of the day, you know, I was like, man, am I going to regret this? But I was like, I really just wanted the C3PO. So cool, I got the C3PO. I got this amazing land speeder. If I decide to sell it in the future, cool. I'm not selling C3PO, but I could sell this. But given I'm a collector, there's just certain things like now that I have it and I know how good it looks in person, the way it was on display and how I've seen it, it'll be in the box for years. I'm not going to build it, but it's just something that I'm like, you know what? I might never sell it just because it's such a classic piece and it really looks amazing in my opinion. And I was like, if I do build it or have space for it in the future, I'm like, maybe I'll build it and put it on display. But I was like, it was a lot better than I thought. Like I said, I prefer minifigure scale. Obviously this is not, like I said, just like the gunship. I didn't get the gunship because it's not minifigure scale. So that was my choice. I was like, you know, that's really cool, but I prefer the original gunship, which I never got. Obviously a lot of us missed out on that, but the land speeder looked really cool. I thought it was really nice, really great display piece. The stickers on here has a curved sticker, which if you didn't know, those are kind of difficult to put on. So the one on display, I actually noticed both of the ones they put on had a crease on this side and a crease on this side because they obviously didn't do it correctly. But at the end of the day, I'm a perfectionist and curved stickers are a pain. So you're literally, and you don't want to rip it too, because obviously if you're putting it down and trying to pull the tension and make sure it's perfect and you tear it, that's even worse than having a crease. So it's something that I'm like, if I ever do build this, hopefully I'm not really old by then, that where I'll be like, I need to do it perfect without tearing it, without creasing it, just right. So that'll be a task on its own. But that's my haul for today, guys. Yeah, and then I actually went and picked up the Muppets, a couple more Muppets to finish off my collection, which I did post a video of that. But now I have Animal and Dr. Benson. So anyways, I just wanted to share what I got, and I will be building the tall neck and putting out a review on that when I do complete it. But that one is going to be just an amazing one to get. But I am happy with this buy after all. Like I said, I'm sure I posted and said I'm not buying this. I'm not interested. And look what happens. You know, you plan things and things don't work out and you end up with something else, which is still just as good. You know, so I'm not going to regret this buy. I think it looked amazing. But anyways, like I said, as long as you have the heart of a kid, you can enjoy everything and anything. And please subscribe, hit that like notification, and let me know what you guys think. And, you know, how many of you went out and got this? And there was literally about 200 people in line, and I happened to be in the top 10. So it kind of worked out that I wasn't stuck in line forever. Still waited a while because obviously you're going in and you have to wait for everybody to get what they needed. But other than that, thanks for watching, and look forward to hearing what you guys got and what you guys think of the promos. Obviously, you know, with Lego, it was kind of crappy that a lot of the double VIP points were a lot of retired sets which weren't there, and sets that a lot of people had already bought. And then obviously the Public Fighter tank, which I wanted, was completely sold out prior to that because it came out on 26. So it was disappointing in regards to that. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, at the end of the day, with Star Wars, I'm sure Lego knows we're gonna fork over the money, which is sometimes not beneficial to the fan. So it would have been nice if they included all these sets for double VIP points, because they do make a good amount of money. So I'm sure they could have sacrificed for the fans to give us what we wanted, and kind of say, hey, you know, thank you for coming and buying stuff that we know we love to make, and we love that you guys appreciate it. But it would have been nice to get back to the fans a little bit. Sorry, I just kind of got on a little rant, but there was a lot of people frustrated in line about that. But, you know, at the end of the day, everybody still got their land speeder or whatever they came to get. I mean, mostly. So at the end of the day, we're still happy, and we're still going to buy the things that we want that weren't available. So later in the future. But again, thanks for watching, guys, and I look forward to hearing from you, and guess I'll talk to you again soon. All right. Well, talk to you later. Bye.